Hey, brick fans, and welcome to the Brick Bakery, where all our jokes are half baked and most our bricks are medium rare. Welcome to this Friday, the 14th of December at 10 in the evening here in Denmark. Oh, sorry, I just have a sort of reverb here. Sorry. Welcome, everybody. I'm so happy to see you on this, the last live stream of the Brick Bakery in 2018. Yes. We are building the small but very cool 1968 Ford Mustang Fastback, the 75 884, which is a set I've been looking forward to build. And I am also putting together this little poly bag just just because I want to. I've had it lying around for some time now. I wanted to get it done. So these are the two we are starting with today, and I see there are some of the trusty viewers already here. I see Blockhead UK, welcome. I see Brick Pasta and Addison Versus. Welcome, my friends. I hope you are having a wonderful Friday and that this Friday might kick off a wonderful weekend for you. We are just a little over halfway until Christmas evening, and I hope you are all looking forward to that, whether you celebrate it or not. But yeah, is there any preference on which one I should start with? I'm thinking maybe starting with this one, the small one, to get that sort of out of the way and get into this one afterwards. This one will take longer than I think it sort of looks like, because there's a lot of stickers in those. These Speed Champions sets are notorious for having a lot of stickers, and if I know me well, and I think I do know me quite well, it'll take some time to put this one together. So I think maybe starting with this one would be the way to go. And hey, Lego Maniac, welcome. No, well, and Lego Maniac is suggesting a build in the bag challenge, meaning that I shouldn't take it out of the bag, but build it in the bag. And I am not about to do that, but I will start with the small one here, and we'll leave this Mustang until a bit later. I don't think it'll be too long before I can get this one built. So here we go. Beep 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 beep. Tires everywhere. Oh, I'm not sure I've ever built. Well, I have, but I don't think I've ever built a city polybag set before. So that's pretty cool. Ooh, this one is printed. I thought actually this would be a stickered piece. So that's good. Printed pieces all around. Yes. And I think I can manage to put together the small minifig without actually looking at the manual. Hello, Galagate. Hello, and welcome, my friend. I hope you are having a wonderful Friday. Today we are building, mostly we are building the 75 884, the 1968 Mustang, but I thought I'd just start off with this little poly bag because I've had it lying around for some time now, and I wanted to get it done because, you know, you always need a small you always need a small working vehicle for your city or whatever you have going on. So there's a bit of a problem with the light here. Bit of a shine going on. But let's start everything out. Hey, Bevins Bricks, welcome, my friend. It is good to see you. I hope you are all doing well. I think most of you guys that showed up by now are YouTubers, and I don't know if you've seen, but YouTube seems to be doing a sort of cleaning, a sort of Christmas cleaning, where they are deleting spam accounts and closed accounts. So I believe I've already seen some of that, because you might see your subscriber count jump down a bit, and I think I've seen some of that. So yeah, you guys beware if you think your subscriber count is inexplicably going down, it is just because there is a bit of Christmas cleaning going on from YouTube, and it should actually be for the best as far as I have been informed. So yeah, so that's good. It is good. Hey, Martin, great to see you, my friend. So it seems that all the usual suspects are just about here right now. That's wonderful. Good to have you all. And as I said in the beginning, I don't know if you all heard, but this is the last live stream from the Brick Bakery in 2018. So there will be quite a gap before I do anything again. It's simply a question of time. It's not because I'm not enjoying it, because I am enjoying every live stream. It's also always great to be here with you guys, talking with you guys and taking questions and all the good stuff that we usually do. Now this one is actually pretty quickly built, I realize. Well, that's good. I don't know what this is, other than it's sort of a construction vehicle. Is it just a vehicle to sort of make people aware that there are people working here? Well, whatever it is, it's a fun one. It's a great little build. Needs a steering wheel right here. There it is. Dark Shadow. Hello, my friend, and welcome. Dark Shadow says, hey, I made it over 160 subs for some reason. Well, I think you made that because you make good content. So congratulations, my friend. It's good going. It's always great to see people doing well. And I really enjoy seeing other people doing well with their channels, because it is usually I think, very well deserved. So yeah, good going. And congratulations to you, Dark Shadow. That is wonderful. And Brick Pasta says, I lost 1 today. Yes, that is probably because of that whole YouTube cleanup. I don't know if they do that every Christmas, as I haven't been a YouTuber for more than... Well, yesterday must have been 8 months, actually. I opened this channel on April 13th. So, yeah, you see, it's under a year for me, so I don't know if they do this every year, but I would imagine that they do, because it does make a lot of sense to be sort of cleaning up once a year, or maybe even more often. So yeah. A gang of misfits. Yes, a very... a very large gang of misfits. That's what you all are. You wonderful misfits. Down. Now this is an interesting little way of doing this. I would have expected one of those older pieces that just could just tip by itself, but this one is interesting too, I think. Oops, and you have to squeeze them together, it seems, to it. To be able to stick here, like, and ooh, that's actually quite cool. I like this, and it can sort of fold down itself like that and get up like this, and it can turn as well. Ooh, pretty that's pretty movable. This is great. I love this. Cool, man. Cool. Do. And there needs to be a... This one should be here. There we go. And a light as well in the front. Bevan's Bricks is asked by Lego Maniac, are you feeling better, Daryl? Yeah, you talked about you having a bit of a cold. And Bevan's Bricks says, yes, my chest is just still tight. Working outside in this cold doesn't help. Ooh, I hope you'll be good over the weekend, so you'll be ready for Christmas, Daryl. Yeah, it's about that time of year, I think, where you start to get sick. Blockhead UK says, I have done nothing towards Christmas yet, apart from building a couple of Lego sets as ornaments for the mantelpiece. Priorities, says Blockhead UK, and I think I know what you mean. Oops. Whoa. I, on the other hand, are pretty ready for Christmas. I've taken care of all my presents. I've decorated my home for Christmas, and I've actually also managed to bake for Christmas. In Denmark, we have these wonderful butter cookies, very crunchy things that's mostly sugar and butter, called vanillekranse. They're made from vanilla and are made and have a hole in the middle. Very, very tasteful, and all Danes like them, I am sure. And Bevan's Brick says, same here, Cass. Well, we've decorated the house, but my kids wouldn't let me do it. Oh, hey, Rogue Trooper, welcome, my friend, welcome. And we have just finished the first build of today, this little construction vehicle that'll help me when I do some kind of construction with my Lego, and it can sort of warn everybody driving by that people are working here. And I think maybe this vehicle is particularly relevant for the main build of today, which is of course the Ford Mustang 1968 Ford Mustang Fastback, the 75 884, which is what I'll be doing right now. I just need to push these away a bit and get rid of the plans for the other ones. So I don't know what you guys think of this. Does any of you have this one, and how does it fit in your whole city? Are you happy about it? I think it's all right. It's not very complicated. It's maybe a little go-karty to my liking, but this sign really makes up for a lot of it, I think. So yeah, so that's pretty cool. There's a lot of things going on in the chat, and I can't keep up with everything. Just give me a sec. I see if I can catch up. Currently writing on a nice level surfing. Blockade UK asks, so Jakob, you have my address. When can I expect my Danish Delicious Delights care package? Ooh, who said anything about I was sending out care packages? Now that's quite a demand, Cass. That's quite a demand. We'll have to see about that. This I really like this minifig here. I think he's pretty cool. And I've really been looking forward to building this because I like this set actually. It's pretty cool. Yeah. And Bevis Brick says, I'm with Cass. When can I expect my cookies? Lol. I don't know how you pronounce that. Lol? Lol. Lol, as we would say in Danish. Lol. Oh yeah, here are the dreaded stickers. So many stickers. I count, what, 13? 13 stickers. That is... Oh, that's a lot of stickers. I think I'll... but I will apply them all, and that might be the reason why this little build will take a lot longer than I would expect it to take. But yeah, we'll open these up and get cracking. Get cracking. Oh, here's the torso for the minifig. I will just have to get little Jacob to make Siegfried cast some treats instead. I think that's a good solution for now, at least. Rogue Trooper says, if only my desk was as tidy as yours. Well, you haven't seen my desk when I'm not streaming. You don't know what I'm hiding and what I whisk away before I start streaming. This desk is usually pretty full of stuff, but I like to sort of tidy it up for streams because I just think it's nicer to work with, to be honest. And I also think it looks better on camera, of course. Now here is the minifig, and I think actually I like this face print. And what I'm really amazed about is how small these details are getting. You can actually see that it says Ford here on his little sign here on his chest, and that's pretty amazing. This one is of course bigger. It's more obvious that it says Ford, but this one is so small. I can't believe it. I mean, me as a kid back in the 90s would have thought this nigh on impossible, but here it is in all its glory. And here is the minifig, which is pretty cool, and I like this helmet. It's always nice to see these transparent pieces in a glittering new state, because I'm used to seeing it in a quite a used and very sort of opaque scratched state. So this is very nice. Stand right here. Hey Steve Drake, welcome my friend. I hope you're having a nice Friday. And hey Robin Hall, hey, you are not that late actually. We have just built this little polybag build, this little construction vehicle just for a starter, and now we're getting into the main build, the 1968 Ford Mustang Fastback, and I'm really looking forward to this one because it is a very nice set, I think. Oh, the guy needs a wrench right here, and of course he needs a wrench. It is an old car from 1968. He's probably gonna have to get out and do a few repairs once in a while. Blockhead UK asks, can we see underneath your desk, Jacob? Is that where you swept all the stuff which was on top? Actually, there's nothing beneath the table, but around the table, yes, there's plenty of stuff. There's a chair, just outside the picture, that contains a pile of papers and a computer mouse too. And there's the second. Now this is just a testament to how many stickers there is in this set. The second instruction in this set is put on a sticker. This is this is gonna. Well, we better get on with it. This brings a bit. As you guys know, I think most of you are used to. Hey, Troublemaker Bricks, welcome, my friend. Welcome to this little live stream where I'm building the 1968 Ford Mustang Fastback, and I'm just about to apply the first sticker, which is on instruction number 2. And as I always do, I'm using a bit of soapy water and spilling it all over. That's the first time that really went wrong, but we'll just get it up like this. Oh well, it had to happen sometime, I think. Well, these instructions are pretty much done for now. Well, alright. I think I'll be alright. We'll just try it out on some other time. Troublemaker Brick says that polybag set is awesome. I bought 4 of them. You bought 4 of this one? Just this one? Wow, that's cool. I can see how an army of those would be very cool, actually. But let's see about this sticker, shall we? Let's see about this sticker. See if I can get it on straight. It's always a pet peeve of mine to try to get these on as straight as possible, and it's not always that easy, I've found, but this soapy water makes it all just a little bit easier. Oops, and sometimes not. There we go. Very straight, I think. So yeah, as straight as I can get it, at least. That's pretty good. And the next step is to put on the blue things here. And this is actually a pretty fun little side build, I think. This sort of timer thing. That's pretty cool. I'm not sure if every speed champion race car actually comes with a side build like this, but I know some of them does. And it seems that they've just released at least pictures of the new Speed Champions race cars, and I think You know, there are some, at least one set in there that I think looks very interesting. The one with the small the mini car, which is looking very interesting. I think I could be interested in getting that one just because of the mini, but I could also be interested in sort of finding the instructions online and just building it from bricks I already have, because I'm not sure I'm interested in the rest of the set. Steve Drake asks, have you got any advent calendars? And the answer is yes, I have two. I have the city one and I have the Star Wars one. And if you follow my Instagram, you'll see that I actually post, or at least I try to post pictures of it every day. Yeah, here's the finished timekeeper thing, timer and thingy. And yeah, it can stand over here while we build the rest of the car. And I have actually enjoyed the calendars. Now, to be honest, I think maybe they should give the Star Wars calendars a break, maybe a year or two, because I feel that it is it's getting a little samey. I'm not saying that it is the same things that's in there, but I know the regular viewers of my channel will know that I find that Star Wars Lego sets are pretty cool, but I find that they get to be very, very much grey in grey with grey on grey, and I don't find that very inspiring. And by that, I find that the Christmas calendar, the Advent calendars with Star Wars Lego in them are actually maybe a bit samey at this point. So I would prefer if they maybe gave it a break for a year or two and then came back with a strong Star Wars Advent calendar in a couple of years. But I don't think Lego will do that. They're making too much money on Star Wars stuff at the moment, of course. And it's this next year. There's a new movie coming out. And of course we'll see more Lego Star Wars in relation to that. I can't believe we won't. So yeah, but anyway, I think the Star Wars calendar is a bit samey as compared to last year. The city one is pretty good. I like the minifigures I've seen in there at this time, and I think they'll do good. To be nice to add to a Lego city if you have such a thing. Brick Pastor agrees with me. He says, yes, Star Wars sets do get to be boring. And I think it's mostly a question of color. I actually think there's a lot of great building techniques in a lot of them. But color-wise, they do tend to sort of, shall we say, drag on for a bit. I think, yeah, that's my main gripe about Lego Star Wars sets. But they are cool, some of them. That's for sure. Robin Halls, blah 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 blah. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to keep up with the chat, but the fact is I can't. So if I'm not answering specific questions, just try to post them again or something, because I can't keep up with everything apparently. It's good that you guys are so active. Troublemaker Brick says, I agree with you on the Star Wars point. I'm moving from Star Wars to City Mock. That sounds like, what, Troublemaker Bricks? Are you abandoning your big Star Wars mock? Is that what you're saying? Because that's quite a change. And Steve Drake says, what's the most rarest Lego item you've got? Mine is either the classic cup from Series 18 or a set from 1992. I think the rarest thing I have is probably the molded in Billon. No, sorry, it's the Fabuland fridge. I think I have it right here actually. I think this Fabuland fridge should, as far as I have seen and heard, this Fabuland fridge and in this condition as well should be pretty rare. So that is probably some of the rarest piece of Lego I have. I have a molded in Billon Lego brick with some specific print on it, and I think that one is pretty rare too, as it is something that's given to people who visit the factory, but that I'm not too sure about. Hey, Brick Trolls, welcome, my friend. And he says, it's first time watching you live. Yes, I agree with the Star Wars calendar this year. Yes, I think it is maybe a little uninspired, but it's good to have some Star Wars nonetheless. But welcome, Brick Trolls. I hope you are having a wonderful Friday, and I hope that you are going to have a wonderful weekend as well, and maybe this little live stream can help you kick off that wonderful weekend. I've never seen this before. These are actually pretty interesting because it's snot bricks, but they only have studs on the sides, on two sides, and are blank on the other two sides. Never seen these before. I think I've only seen them with directly opposite studs, and not the sort of 90-degree studs. That's interesting. Never seen that before. Very cool, actually. Very cool. And hello, Casual Builder and Sabadak. Welcome both. It's good to see you, and Merry Christmas to you too, Casual Builder. Very good to have you here, and you too, Sabadak. Yes, there's a lot of YouTubers here today. YouTuber heavy. That's good. I really enjoy when you are all here because we can have some good talks and back and forths about everything Lego and YouTube, and that is pretty great. I'm looking for a piece, this piece, and I'm also looking for another piece. Could it be this piece? It is. Oh, I've never seen. Yeah, of course I've seen, but this is pretty cool. This little round piece has the printed Mustang logo on it. That is pretty awesome. And again, I am amazed about the small size of this. You know, it could have, I mean, that they can print anything in this small size is wonderful. Really wonderful. That I must say. Blogger UK says, I have a unique brick saw signed and numbered 2x4 red brick. Definitely my rarest and most precious piece. Yes, that is a good piece. That is a really good piece to have, I think. And I agree, it's very rare. If I'm not mistaken, there's only about 30 of them at this point in time. I believe there will be more, of course, but it'll never be a piece you come by sort of regularly in any way. So that is a very rare piece, very rare. So that is good. Robin Hall says, I didn't use that on my build. What didn't you use on your build? And hello, Jacob Briggs. Welcome. Yes, it is a Speed Champions set. That is true, a really cool one. I like the Ford Mustang from 1968. It is pretty cool in and of itself, and that it is also a Lego set is pretty cool too. I like this dark green color that it has. That is wonderful, to be honest. I really like that. I think Lego has done a lot of great stuff in expanding their availability of colors over the last 10, maybe 15 years, and I think we're really reaching sort of the apex at this point. We're really expanding very far in the available colors, and I think maybe, I don't know, maybe do you guys think that Lego will stop adding colors, or will they just continue to the point where they sort of emptied out the full rainbow, or will there be sort of a natural stopping point at some time? I think maybe money-wise, of course, they could keep on they could keep on adding colors because that'll help. But at some point they're gonna get to some colors that people don't really want, and they won't sell as well, is my thought at least. Yeah, see you, Bevins. Thank you for joining this little last live stream of this year. It was very good of you to come. I really enjoyed that, so I hope you'll have a wonderful weekend. Robin Hall says that he built the car without the Mustang tile and didn't apply stickers. Yes, that's the way to go. I think I've seen the non-sticker policy creeping up in quite a lot of places. I think also Brickpasta also sort of follows the non-sticker policy, and I think it's interesting not to do it because it does show off what they can actually do with bricks in and of themselves. Whereas if you there's no question about it, if you add stickers and if you add them in a proper nice way, a build can come to life in a way that is that can't really be made with bricks. But the thing is, if you try to to build it without the stickers, you can really see how the set can come into its own, and that's pretty interesting too. So I like it when people do that. Now, I have completionist tendencies, so me having a sheet of stickers that's not been applied would almost, I just couldn't. I have to apply them if they are there. So that's me for you. That is me for you. Jacob Brick says, I can't wait to get the 2019 Speed Champion cars because they look excellent. I agree, and I've mentioned the small Mini Cooper already. I can't really... that one I really think I am going to get because that one will fit nicely as a regular vehicle as well in a city, I think. Blockhead UK says, we are getting a new salmon color in the Lego Movie 2 party bus thing. Are we? Huh. Interesting. I didn't notice that, but I bet you are right. I just didn't notice it. I'll have to check that out a little more in depth because I'd love to see that. That's for sure. That is for sure. Now, as I've said before, when I build modern day sets, is that I'm always amazed about the size, and this one as well. This one is the size of a truck in my world, and it's still just a single-seater vehicle. That is pretty amazing, I think. So, yeah, big cars, big sets. I think the whole idea of minifig scale is very, shall we say, floaty at this point. I'm not sure that minifig scale is a real scale because I think that Lego produces so many different sets now that just sort of adheres to different scale ideas, and these Speed Racer sets seem to do that as well. It's not a problem, but just noticing that it is a bit different. Brick Troll says, I think they'll add colors. I like how they are refining their palette. I like the new pinks and azure colors these days. Yes, I can agree. I think actually it's interesting that they are adding more colors for sure. And it does give us a wider variety of possibilities, and that's always cool. And now we have to place the second sticker of today, which is another Mustang logo, and that's pretty neat actually. So again, you guys that might not have seen this before, I'm adding a bit of soapy water to the surface where I'm about to apply the sticker, because that allows me to push the sticker around just a tiny bit after having added it to the brick, and that makes it a lot easier to get on straight because you can actually push it around a bit after it's been applied. So yeah, and if there's one thing I can't stand, it's stickers that's not on straight. Oops, and sorry guys for just being silent just a moment. I'm trying to get this as straight as possible. Yeah, there we go. And I think I've done this a lot of times now, and I think I can safely say it is a very, very useful thing to do. And I seem to get most of my stickers on pretty straight after I have started using it. And there's actually another sticker as well that we have to apply. It is the sticker number 13, which is basically just some golden stripes, which is all right by me. Just need to put them on here and here. Oh, oops. Well, there's a tiny piece to put a sticker on for sure. Just need to, just a second. Oops, and get it on. Push, 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 push. There we go. Yeah, there we go. It's on as straight as I can get it at least. So there we go. And this should go on the front, right here. So that's the front grille made up. That's pretty cool. I like these lights out here. These rounded transparent tiles without a stud are pretty cool actually. I don't know why they have to have so many numbers inside, because that's that doesn't, well, that's how it is. It's how it is. Rogue Trooper says, I can never get enough Stormtroopers. I agree 100%. You can never get enough Stormtroopers. So if you are collecting Star Wars in any sensible way, Stormtroopers should be a main focus. I agree. Good night, Martin. Yes, see you later, and I hope you'll have a wonderful weekend. It was good to see you, and yeah, have a nice one. There's actually, I'm so happy that the chat is so active today. It's wonderful. I really like that. But unfortunately, I can't keep up with everything. So if I miss something, please let me know. And if you want to ask me something, don't hesitate to use the whole what do you call it? The @ and use Brick Bakery because there's a better chance I'll see that, because it makes my name orange. So yeah, there's a. Is this meant to go that deep? Oh, yes it is. This seems very deep, very far down. All right. Yeah. So if you want to ask me anything, yeah, just use the @ and I'll be having have a bit easier time to figure it out. Yes, see you, Rogue Trooper. It was wonderful to have you here. It was very, very, very cozy that you stopped by. I hope you'll have a wonderful weekend. Now this stream won't drag on too much longer, because I can see that this build is not too long. It isn't too complicated. Now there is still a bunch of stickers that need to be applied, so it will drag on for a bit, but yeah, it won't be a full hour from now, that's for sure. Yeah, so so, have any of you guys seen the new Lego Movie 2 sets, and what do you think of them? I have not seen them in the real world yet. I've seen, actually, there are some people who have posted photos, mainly from the US, as far as I can see, who have actually found some of them in shops, and actually one guy posted a picture on Reddit saying that he found some of those Lego Movie 2 sets at 20% off already, and I was asking how could he not buy them, and of course I would agree that how can't you if you actually see them at that price at this point, because they are actually more than brand new. They haven't been officially released yet, I'm pretty sure. But what do you guys think about them? Robin Hall says, I bought 2 of these lovely vehicles. This set, it is such a lovely vehicle. Yes, I do agree that this Mustang is wonderful, and I also like the one from the real world. Troublemaker Brick says, how much soap do you use, hand or dish soap? It's just a couple of drops of dishwashing soap in, say, I don't know, what the water that's however much water that's here in this flat plate, and a couple of drops of dishwashing liquid, and I just mix it up with a finger, and I apply it with a finger as well. It's not much, but it helps out a lot. Brick Trolls asked what's the set number, but he also withdrew his question. But the set number for this one is 75884. So yeah, do. Legalomaniac says, no, I try to avoid seeing them as I try to prevent spoilers. That is, that's probably a good idea. Because I think it was an issue around some of the Star Wars movies, wasn't it? That some of the Lego sets could potentially spoil parts of the movie. Now, personally, I would have to have a very good day at at figuring stuff out if I should figure out parts of the plot and such from a Lego set. But I can see that, yeah, of course, you know, then you know something about what characters are there, and that's of course a spoiler if you are, so yeah, I can see why that does work for me. And Robin Hall says the Benny set looks great. You get different colored astronauts. Yes, that is definitely and probably the only set I am getting from the Lego Movie 2, because that one looks great. I really love those classic spacemen. They really look wonderful. And yeah, I think I haven't seen them yet really, so it's a bit early to say like 100% certainty, but I think the Benny's Space Squad or whatever it's called might be the only one I am going to get from the Lego Movie lineup at this point at least. So yeah, like this, starting to look like a car, I think, or a boat. That's always the thing about these cars and planes, they do look like a boat to some point. And Lego Maniacs, the same reason why I don't watch trailers. Now I do agree on this. I have seen trailers that do spoil too much, and if there is a movie or a video game that I really want to play, I will avoid seeing reviews and trailers for it. I will do everything I can not to know anything about what's going on, so I'll get the full surprise, get the full experience. It's mostly if there's a movie I have seen or a movie I'm on the fence about that I'll watch reviews of it. It's all, and you can say, well, why watch reviews when you've already seen the movie? But it's always nice to sort of get others' viewpoints on the movies, and I really like that. So that's why I actually do watch reviews of movies I've already seen. But I will agree with you, Legalomaniac, that reviews and stuff like that can actually be a hindrance for watching a movie at all. And I do like to go into a movie without too much knowledge of what is going to happen. Yeah, that was another sticker, and I think I got it on pretty well. Yeah, as well as it's going to be at least. So like this goes on here. Troublemaker Bricks asks, do you worry if the soap will ruin the sticker over time? Now, no I don't, and I'll tell you why. I haven't been using this for more than, say, 3 months. So I can't say myself. But the fact is that this soapy water trick is actually on the official Lego webpage as a suggestion to how you can apply stickers without getting them and get them all straight. So Lego themselves actually suggest this soapy water thing, and you can actually look it up at their website. I don't remember the site precisely. I don't remember the URL particularly, but you can, if you Google around a bit, find it on their own webpage. So my logic is this: I'm pretty sure that they wouldn't. I'm pretty sure that they wouldn't suggest something that would erode or destroy these stickers over time. Now I can't be sure about that because they might, the logic for them might be, well, it does erode them, but it takes 10 years maybe before the difference is noticeable, and then they might think, well, then we're sort of beyond what could be reasonably be a result of this water and soap thing, or just normal wear and tear. I don't know that to be sure. I am not certain of anything of that, but it is on Lego's own webpage, which is why I am pretty confident in using this little trick. So I hope that answered your question. Brick Bakery, it's a trick exhibition. Okay. Robert Hall says the soapy water trick is a trick that exhibition firms use to apply graphics to glass, and it doesn't damage the stickers. Good to know. Thank you, my friend. I didn't know that, but now I do, and that's good. Is this 8 or 9? That's 9. So now we know, and yeah, Troublemaker Bricks, I hope you read that one, because that was actually a pretty good explanation, or pretty good reason to trust this little trick. And I must say, I haven't had any difficulties yet. I haven't found that the stickers are eroding or getting damaged in any way, other than my fingers being too harsh, and that's not the fault of the sticker or the water. That is my lack of abilities more than anything else. And this should go on this side. Oh, this looks great. Now I've always found, since I saw these newer cars, I've been thinking about how they don't have any doors. I think it was true for some of those jungle sets as well, that they didn't have any doors. They'll have a sticker instead. And the Lego doors, the small Lego car doors, is such a steady it's such a mainstay of my perception of Lego vehicles that I can't really imagine why they wouldn't be doing those still, but they don't seem to be using those too often. If a car like this one has something like a door, it seems to be a sticker and not an actual door, and that is I think that's actually a bit of a pity, because you lose some of the interaction, you lose some of the sort of playability, but it does look cool. So that's maybe the trade-off they are going for there. Brick Trolls. Yes, Blockit UK, you are completely right. I do back up most my sets after I've built them. I take them apart rather quickly after I've put them together, because I don't have room for displaying them, so they go into storage relatively quickly after I have built them, either on a live stream or in one of my videos. So yeah, you are right, Cass. It's it's not. I don't keep them around for too long, but that's mainly a question of space at this point in time. So yeah, but I will be changing some stuff around, and you will start to see videos that's more aimed at getting some type of display going. Now, precisely what it is yet I won't say, because you'll have to watch the videos, and they will be up in the coming months. So I hope you'll stick around for that, because there will be good stuff coming out for sure. Hey, Fortnite 2! Fortnite 2, welcome, my friend. And he says that Duplo's is the new Lego. Well, Duplo's is Lego, isn't it? I think it is. I believe it is. But it's a good joke. Oops, need to get this one on. There we go. And here too. No? Yes. There we go. Another sticker on. That's cool. That is very, very cool. Robin Hall says Melvin was nice too. I don't know who Melvin is. Brick Bakery, you finally cracked and are going to set up a city. Ooh, well, you're guessing now what's going to happen. Well, you just have to see, Cass. I'm not promising anything, but maybe you're right and maybe you aren't. Who knows? Stay tuned. Might be some times before you see any of those videos, but they will be out, and there will be a more display-ish focus next year. That is for certain. So now it's one of those times where they ask you, and this is a thing I've always found a little annoying about Lego sets, is that they'll show you where to put the bricks before they ask you to put on the stickers. And in my mind, the easiest way to put on the stickers is before you put on the piece. But Lego seem to insist that you should put on the piece first and then put on the sticker, and that is the most difficult way to do it. So I think I'll apply these stickers before I actually build this, because that is the most easy thing. Melvin is Melvin Aabom. Aabom? One of the Lego Masters TV show presenters. Oh, is that the guy with the glasses? Because I actually think I follow him on Twitter. And yes, I'd love to see that show. I haven't seen it yet. And it does seem like a wonderful idea, I think. I don't know if it's sort of child friendly in the way, and what I mean is, of course, it's child friendly, but is it mostly aimed at children, or can adults actually watch it no problem as well? It's not that I have anything against children's programming. I'm just curious what audience they're going for here. I actually enjoy certain children's movies and programming, to be honest. I just recently actually watched After Christmas, which is a decidedly children's movie about Christmas. Now, I saw a longer message up here somewhere. Jacob Rick says Lego Speech Champion cars are supposed to be as accurate as possible because they are licensed set. That's why they don't have doors, because they wouldn't look accurate with standard Lego doors. Ah, I see. Yes, I see. I actually think it's something. It's reasoning along those lines that's the reason why computer games such as Gran Turismo can't show damage can't make their car models damageable. Because that'll apparently that's not something that the car manufacturers will agree to. There we go. So I think maybe that's along the same line. No, Brick Bakery, the guy with glasses is Matthew Ashton, who is a Lego designer. Oh, alright, well, I stand corrected. Fabuland is 40 next year, I believe, says Blockhead UK. Ooh, that's probably true. It'll be interesting to see if they do something with that, because I think to the modern Lego builder, the youngsters of today, Fabuland is more or less a fabled, a fabled theme that they've never really heard about, I think. So maybe they'll do something, and maybe they won't. Now, I know, having read the book about Lego, that the Lego people are trying to cater to fans and adult fans as much as children these days. So that does bode well for getting something Fabuland related. But I don't know if we will. It would be interesting to see what they'll do with that, if they do anything. Especially because the Fabuland characters wouldn't... I don't think they would fit with anything that is presently out there. Maybe, I don't know, Unikitty? Don't know. But it would be something that sort of fell outside the current sets and current themes, but it would be interesting to see what they do with it. NASCAR cars don't have doors, that's for sure, but race cars mostly do have doors. That's true. The what's called the Grand Touring class has doors. They are more or less what you would call street cars. They're of course tuned beyond belief, but they are street cars. But the prototype vehicles, such as the F1 and the big Le Mans class vehicles, does not have doors in any regular sense of the word. And again, of course, some of them will actually have that. But I think, you know, Formula One cars doesn't have doors. You go in from the top down, just like an aeroplane. And to be honest, a Formula One car has more to do with a wing than it does a car, which is why it can go so bloody fast around the track because of all that downforce. So that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. And see you later, Troublemaker Bricks. It was good to have you here. I'm really looking forward to seeing what you do mock-wise with that city focus you are planning. That seems to be interesting. So have a nice weekend, and thank you for dropping by. It was very great to have you here. Always good to see you and to talk to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gagate, Cass, will you come to the Discovery Museum again next year? I'd love to see you there. Ooh, the Discovery Museum, is that in London? And what goes on there? Is there a... Jacob Rick says Le Mans cars do actually have doors. The LMP1? Yeah, of course, yeah, sure. Those, yes, I know, yes. That's true, except for the ones, the LMP ones, where you do go in from the top. If they don't have a roof, they usually don't have doors, do they? I don't think they do. And Blockhead UK says, yes, the organizers are already twisting my arm to go. Oh, that's cool. It's cool to be wanted, Cass, I think. And I can see why they'll want you. You do great stuff. Your micro builds are wonderful. Cass has a page, a channel that is mostly focused on micro builds. These 16 by 16, isn't it? 16 by 16 stud builds that sort of that creates a city on a micro scale. That's pretty cool. So that's Cass's or Blockhead UK's channel for you, and you should definitely go there, have a look, see if you haven't already checked her out. But I think most of you guys that are here right now have actually already checked out Cass's site. If you haven't, please go there. She has good stuff. Brick Troll says, what do you do with the leftover sticker sheet? I throw it out. For me, there's no use for it. Is there any use for it? If you know any use for it, I'd be happy to hear it, because no, stupid sticker, get off. So much for watery stickers. I could wait for it to dry. That would probably be better. Well, no harm done. All saved. Is there anything to do with the used sticker sheets? I sometimes cut out the bleed off edges and use them for details in other mocks. Oh, yeah, I can see that. Well, I've never thought about that. Maybe I should save some of these because they would be nice for doing stripes and other details. So maybe, no, but I haven't thought about it before you mentioned it. But that is maybe a good idea. Dr. McBrick, welcome, my friend. And thank you. Yes, thank you. It would be great to get that info from you, my friend. And there was somebody who wrote, Sabadak, these speed champion cars are very nice, but in my opinion a little too big to place them in your Lego city. I know what you mean, and I think maybe that's a problem with some of the vehicles in those 3-in-1 creator sets as well, that they are built, shall we say, real minifigure scale. I've just earlier talked about the minifigure scale being sort of all over the place, and and the vehicles that you get in the creator sets, I think, are what I would term real minifig scale, because they can hold 2 people sitting beside each other, and the cars that sort of fit with the modular houses aren't that big. We just saw the garage come out, the corner garage come out, and the car that's in there, as far as I can see, is a single seater. So there is definitely a discrepancy between different sets, and the whole idea of minifigure scale is very, very odd, and I'm not sure which scale or which type of sets I would consider, shall we say, the right type of minifig scale. But yeah, I don't know if that was particularly clear, but what I'm just trying to say is that there seems that we could discuss for very long what minifigure scale is, but it doesn't seem like Lego has a particular or specific minifigure scale, and it does seem that vehicles, for example, come out in different sizes or different scales depending on what theme or series they come from. So yeah. Well, see you later, Brick Pasta. It was very good to have you here, and I'm happy that you enjoyed this stream. I hope you'll have a wonderful weekend. And for those of you who are in the States, be sure to check out Brick Pasta in the morning at around, I think it's around 7:30 Central time. Well, he'll be doing a morning live stream that should be much like the morning cartoon television shows that we watched as children, so be sure to check that out. I haven't had the possibility myself yet to check it out live, but I would love to do that at some point. So yeah, check that out if you want to. It should be on in the morning. Jägerbrick says, I think speed champion cars and modular buildings work great together. yeah, and I can see how it works as well. I'm not saying that it doesn't work together. I'm just saying that there are something with the scale that's different between the two. But I do think they work pretty well with them too. So yeah, I agree. I agree. Do-do-do-do-do. Bum ba bum 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 ba bum bum bum. Dr. McBrick says, minifig scale seems like whatever is convenient for the designers, but that keeps us on our toes. Well, I think you are right about that one. There are Brick Bakery, you will have to get another cam so we can see you while you build, says Galagate. Yes, Galagate, you are completely right. The thing is, I am continually in the process of thinking about upgrading my equipment, but I have made a decision not to upgrade my equipment before I have been doing this YouTubing thing for a year. And that's mostly to test out my longevity, to see how long I can keep going. Because, you know, if I buy some equipment now and we get to the 13th of April next year, which would be the one year anniversary for this channel, and I suddenly find out I don't want to do this anymore, I'll have a lot of expensive equipment that of course I can sell it, but I could never get the money for it that I paid for it. So I'm just erring on the side of caution here, because I am a guy who will very fast spend a lot of money on something like video equipment. But I am surely, definitely considering getting a couple of live streaming cameras. Now I'm live streaming via my iPhone at this point, and that's good enough for now. But having a couple of what do we call those? Webcams would be the way to go, and I would have to learn to use one of those encoder things and all that, but it doesn't seem to be too hard. And again, I'm just pushing everything like that to the 13th of April next year, because I want to test out my personal longevity before I go on to using money on equipment. So yes, that is the thought process. Brick Troll says this build looks great so far. There's a lot of cool stickers. What is the price of this set and how many pieces are in it? Oh, the price was, I think I paid about 80 or 85 Danish, which is another amount in other currencies. I can't figure that out. But it was 80 or 85 Danish for me. And I believe it's about 150 pieces or something like that. It doesn't say on the box, does it? Nope, it doesn't, unfortunately. I think it would be about 150, 170 pieces when I think about the amount of time I've used on it. And there are a lot of cool stickers in this one. You have to be a bit patient when building this on that account. Hello, the Jackhammer. Welcome, my friend. Good to see you. You're catching the very, very late end of this live stream. It is just about to come to a close. I just have to put the rest of the roof on and the wheels as well. And I think we'll be ending this live stream. But I have been building the 75-884, the 1968 Ford Mustang Fastback, which is a pretty cool build. A lot of cool stickers and a lot of cool small nooks and crannies on this build. I like the details, and I also like the color. That's for sure. Very, very cool little build. Yes, Jackhammer, better late than never. It's so good to have you here. I really enjoy your channel and all your amazing builds. I hope I'll see something from you very, very soon again, because I always enjoy what you do. And Robin Hall says it's £12.99. And I'll see you later. Dr. McBrick, was very good of you to come. And I really enjoyed you being here. And I hope you'll have a wonderful weekend. That is for sure. But £12.99, yes, that is probably the price of this set. And I think it is about 150, 170 bricks, probably. But somebody will have to check Bricklink for that information to make... sorry, just putting on a sticker. The last sticker is going on right now. That's pretty cool. Good sign that we are coming to an end with this last live stream of 2018. But fear not, my friends, there will be regular programming over Christmas and New Year's. So don't fear, everything will be as you see it usually on my channel. There'll be videos on on Mondays and Thursdays, as there always is. And there's one coming out on Monday as well, which this time is a Let's Build, but still in the Christmas theme. And of course, if you've liked this live stream, be sure to like the video as well, because it really, really, really helps out the channel. And yeah, also be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because that also helps out the channel a lot, of course. So here we go. Here goes on the... And if you are into Twitter and Instagram, I also have accounts there, and you can find me on the Brick Bakery on both, and you can see what I do there. Blockhead UK says, yes, Monday's video is great. Well, thank you. Brinkley was dead earlier. Poor Bricksound was doing a live stream putting parts away, and he had to give up. Oh my dear, that's not good. Very unlucky timing. Is it a server update thing? Our server updates are usually in the middle of the morning here in Denmark, so I think it wouldn't be... Well, thank you, Galagade. He says, look at that perfect stickers application. Well, thank you. Yes, I think it went pretty well here, and it looks good with those stickers when they go on right. So yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with that in this set. That is for sure. But as I said just before, we are coming to the end of this stream very, very fast, because I am putting in the last small pieces here on the wheels, and I believe that the wheels putting on is the last little details that is going to be put on this car here. And the last one here. Hey, Pro Lego Channel. The Pro Lego Channel says stickers are the scariest part of the Speed Champion sets, and I do agree very much. I was so frightened that this would go very badly for this one, but I think it went pretty well. I think it did actually. Yeah, not too crooked anywhere. And of course now the driver, but there is no other driver on my channel than the Brick Bakery Sig Fig, of course. Boop. And he should have the inaugural drive, of course, right in there. Oh, there, very deep, very deep. So there we go. That is the 1968 Ford Mustang Fastback, a very cool set, and that is also just about the end of this live stream. I have enjoyed your activity very much this evening. You've been a wonderful chat, really enjoyed it, and this was the last stream of 2018. We will be back in 2019, and I think it'll be in February sometime that you'll see, maybe late January, early February, that you'll see the next live stream. But do keep an eye on my Twitter, because I will be announcing it just before I do it, so you can have sort of a overview of what is going to go on right there. But for now, I hope you enjoyed this little video, and I hope you will comment and like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next Monday.